Hello and welcome to the Teacher Gamecast. I'm Jeremy and welcome back to our MLB The Show 20 Fantasy Draft Franchise Series. By we, of course, I just mean me at the moment. Last episode we went through the April simulations. A reasonable month. We're not in too bad shape. Pretty far out of the AL East. But we're in decent shape in the wild card. Here you go, only 2 games back of the second wildcard spot, which is held by the Athletics, who coincidentally, we're going to play today. This is going to be our full game for the month of May. We've got David Price versus George Kirby. Now, if you saw the last episode, you'll remember I made a couple of call-ups. My favorite stadium. Not really. Price. Really warming up. One was a bullpen pitcher, Baribia. And the other was the new DH against righties, G-Man Choi. Both had a big month of April in AAA, so they got the call-up. Rizzo is tired, which works well because G-Man Choi is first baseman. So I'm going to stick him there and give Rizzo... Should I give Rizzo a half day off or a full day off? He's good against righties, for sure. I don't want him to get too tired. Maybe this could be some sort of a redemption day for Chris Davis. I think that's what I'm going to do here. Hopefully you can really turn up the heat and do something good here. I'll move him below Choi and Cano. Perfect, and then we get Rizzo a little bit of rest. Choi's in the lineup, fielding, which is good. Get him a little more out there. And we're ready to beat the A's. Now we're ready. I'm not really happy the full game I'm playing is the one where Chris Davis is back in the lineup because he hasn't been that good when I've been playing so far, but he did have a home run. But you gotta do what you gotta do. Can't be selfish as a manager. Who they got? D. Gordon, C.J. Abrams. Well, I'm not too impressed with that. The first 2 that I was able to read. But maybe the rest of the lineup is better. A little bit potentially foggy? Don't know. At the former O.Co. Coliseum. George Kirby, 3-2. ERA 3.75. Strikeout to walk ratio a bit questionable. Otherwise, not bad. Not bad ratings. Trevor Story really needs to get it going if he's going to repeat as Silver Slugger. Really needs to get it going. So let's do that. I'm almost up to a new difficulty level. Up to All-Star on hitting. Which is really what I should be at. I've played enough of this game over the years where I should be up there. Not a good start. Gotta at least put a couple pitches on Kirby here. Boy, that one was pretty high. Definitely could have laid off, but just at the edge of that contact zone, which was nice. Oh, I went really frustrating strikeout to start the day there. David Peralta, second on the Rays in batting average. He's got 2 home runs and 14 RBIs. Now, he makes some contact, but it's not particularly impressive. Let's hit L2 and look at the starting lineup. Wow, it's great. Exciting to look at. See, it's more fun to look at this when I hit the button. I used to get annoyed on last year's series because it would just pop up and you have to hold the button down to skip it. This year you don't even have to hold down the button to skip it. Charlie Blackmon, 7-game hitting streak. He's been good. Which is good. He's kind of my keystone hitter. Not in the Keystone Cop sense of being, not particularly effective, but the opposite. I don't actually know that much about Keystone Cops, but I think they're supposed to be somewhat bumbling. If I'm thinking of the right thing. Here's David Price. Record 2-1. ERA 4.89. Not super impressive, but the strikeout walk ratio much better. And a lower whip. Here's D. Gordon. He's got a home run. Well done to him. Could be a drag bunt here on the first pitch of the game with this offensive side. Nope. I wouldn't have done it either, to be honest. Excited to be pitching his Price. He's got a good selection of pitches. Oh, there's the bunt. Not even close. And got pulled off the bag. Well executed bunt by D. Gordon. That's good, because I think their number 2 hitter is hitting under 100. Let's see if we can perhaps induce a double play here. Keep some stuff low, maybe off speed. There we go. Honestly, Price has been good so far. That one wasn't quite tempting enough. Let's throw the cutter out there. I haven't used that yet. There it is. Oh, no. His batting average really doubled off of that. Tough start for Price. I don't think either's really his fault so much. Carlos Santana, last 10 games, hitting .424. Wow. Can't give him any easy pitches. Okay, that was a pretty easy pitch. I need to avoid doing that again. Okay, another 0-2. Fastball inside. There we go. 92-mile-per-hour heater. Gets Santana. That's our first out on the board. J.D. Davis hitting 90 points lower at home. I would probably do worse playing there as well. Particularly as a Mariners fan. Oakland is not the Mecca. Really poorly executed curveball, but he wasn't swinging. I wonder if we get to a point where MLB is playing to no crowd, if they'll put that in the game. I think that would be interesting. Just by coincidence that I'm mentioning that during the Oakland game. Don't read anything into that. Let's throw a fastball. Oh, here we go. Get going. There it is. Bingo. I don't think I need to look at... Well, let's look at their starting lineup. Why not? They got Puig. Oh, Mike Zunino. And Byron Buxton. I don't think this lineup's really that good, but I kind of like it. It has sort of a scrappy feel to it, which I enjoy. Here's Puig. 0-2 to Puig. Price is dealing, really. Well, I kind of took the difficult path there, but, you know, got the out. That's what matters. Okay, let's get a hit. That's what I'm looking for. Here's Josh Donaldson. Last 4 games, 2 for 14. Really needs to snap that run. That's my cleanup hitter. Didn't like that pitch. Shifts on. Abrams playing between third and second. Oh, hit into the shift. Still pretty close play, but unfortunately an out recorded by Donaldson. That puts him to 2 for 15 for the last 5 games. Ji-Man Choi taking his first MLB at bat of the year. Hoping for big things. Oh, I went for the power swing. I was kind of hoping. First pitch he saw would be a home run, but it wasn't the pitch. Not reading those curveballs very well. That's 2 in a row. Maybe there weren't any curveballs in AAA. Who knows? Whoa, whoa, whoa. How can they have issues with each other already? He's been in the big leagues for 5 minutes. Didn't like that. 2-2. A lot of early 0-2 counts, but not a whole lot being done with them for the most part. Nah, I was just a bit early. Couldn't hang with that changeup. Robbie Cano, 5th on the Rays in RBIs. I don't know if that's super impressive. Don't know if that needed to be there, but pretty unremarkable stats. Though home runs aren't bad. On pace for pretty close to 30. Didn't manage to rotate on that one. It was in a tough place to hit anyway. And nothing doing. 1, 2, 3. All gone. Well, 4, 5, 6. You know what I mean. You need the count from Sesame Street or something. Special guest feature. Teach me how to count. Didn't like that one. Here's another 0-2. I'm loving it. Could be a quick game. Until it goes to extra innings, 0-0. Hopefully that doesn't happen. I'm sure nobody wants to see that. Especially since I'm not throwing a no-hitter. If I was throwing a no-hitter, that's exciting. Here we go. And Naquin makes the play. Mike Zunino, 4th on the Athletics in home runs, hitting 191. Can't say this game isn't realistic. I liked Zunino, actually. I was hoping for him to do bigger things. I have his autograph here. That's how much I liked him. From Mariners Fan Fest. It must be close to 5 years ago now. And he strikes out swinging. I also got Taiwan Walkers. Nick Senzel, 6-game hitting streak. Wow, he's been doing quite well. Senzel well. Almost. And he takes a ball. It's been a rarity in this one. The first pitch take. For a ball. There's been quite a few takes for strikes. That's less noteworthy. Oh, get going. No. I didn't feel like there was full effort there. Really didn't. I feel like there could have been a catch in the offing there. Extends his hitting streak. Byron Buxton tied for 1st in the AL in stolen bases. Impressive when he's 9th in the lineup, getting fewer opportunities. So we got to try and keep him off the base path. Changeup falls right to the bottom of the zone. Buxton's 1 for 5 against Price. Fastball doesn't quite find the zone. Let's try a 2-seamer. There it is. Couldn't have done that better if you had a laser pointer. And he's gone. Foul tip. Make that 1 for 6 against Price. Alright, Naquin. Need a hit on the board here. Or something. Some sort of base runner. I'm not feeling like I'm in the zone yet. That probably seems pretty obvious by my play, but just to confirm. Ugh, too high. Need a more patient approach here. Ponce de Leon is 0-6, and it's May the 1st. Which I saw on the bottom tracker, in case you're wondering what I'm talking about. I guess, I don't know, people might not be looking at that stuff, because it's not directly relevant to the gameplay. Oh, could be promising, no. But the best at-bat I've had. Any slight promise was going to catapult that to number 1. Chris Davis, 5th on the Rays in home runs. He's basically my Mike Zunino, which is high praise. Not terribly hit, but not much chance of anything positive happening with that. Yasmani Grandal, 2nd on the Rays in home runs. Maybe I should have moved him up the lineup in front of Chris Davis. Oh, and a great pitch to hit. Just unlucky, really. Just a bit unfortunate there. First baseman had been playing closer to the bag. That could have been a positive thing. Here's Heidi Wan. Still have to hold the button down to skip her. D. Gordon. 1 for 1 in the game with a bunt, which I have to approve of. I'm the pro bunt advocate of the Dietrich Gamecast. It's on my business cards. Ooh, there's a nice throw. Still have to reach up a little bit to get it. Just makes it look nice. C.J. Abrams did get his average over 100 with that single. It's now 104. See if we can get it back down below 100. Nope. Two-seamer. Oh, here we go. We can get him. Done. Bang, bang. Carlos Santana. Been red hot lately, but doesn't have anything in this game yet. Let's throw a cutter. Oh, he just barreled up the cutter. Well, that's why he's hot at the moment. At least I was able to limit him to a single. But yeah, nothing doing there. Okay, I haven't really worked in the curveball yet. Let's try one here against J.D. Davis. Worked well. That's what I wanted. Hopefully we'll get a bit more confidence in that as we go. Oh, I thought I was going to get there. I was going to throw it to first with the shortstop, so I just figured my finger's on the button, I'll throw it to first anyway. Okay, we got 2 outs here, so let's just get one more, and we don't even have to worry about these base runners here. Here's Puig. Oh, get going, no. Dang. Pretty unfortunate there. Giving up in the first run of the game. That Puig double, 7th of the year. That's what happens when you're facing a good hitter in that sort of situation. You really want to have the bases empty. Let's see if we can limit the damage here. I would consider an intentional walk to get Zunino, but I feel like that's just, tempting fate too much. And it's going to end up with him getting a home run or something. As we all know, superstition is key to sports management. Oh no, it's not quite a good throw. Oh. Dang, throw meter. Hate to see that. It was a pretty close play, though. Wasn't a lot of time to think about it. Here's Zunino. 2-0 is recovered. Yeah, just need to limit the damage here. Wow, he swung pretty early on that. And that was my fastest pitch, so not sure what he was looking for there. Maybe he was looking for Aroldis Chapman to suddenly appear in my place or something. I don't know. Hopefully not. Let's throw a fastball inside. Oh, it didn't get inside as much as I wanted, but looks like we're going to get out anyway. There we go. Okay, we got a little bit of a deficit here. But who doesn't? Let's see what Trevor Story can do. Maybe get on the base path. Couldn't quite hold back long enough for the change-up. Man, I'm just really not getting any reads off this guy. Brutal so far. And you can't have calling those. Come on. This guy doesn't need the help. I did read something about how Kirby is all-powerful, so maybe that transfers to this guy named Kirby as well. I didn't say anything because I didn't want to get my hopes up there, but that was my best contact so far. For Trevor Story there. Or no, sorry, that wasn't Trevor Story. That was David Peralta. Here's Charlie Blackmon. 2 outs. Oh, not again. No. Another 1-2-3 inning. I'm sleepwalking here. Might as well have it in demo mode. I'd get more offense. Here's Heidi Watt. I don't really have it turned up loud enough to hear what she's saying. But I can tell that she's saying something. And that in itself is good. It's always good to be saying something. David Price has given up 8 hits so far. That's quite poor. You could almost assign a curse word to that. It's at that sort of level. But I won't. Oh, come on. To be honest, the defense hasn't really helped Price out at all. Not trying to make excuses here, but just really nothing happening here. Okay, here we go. There we go. Double play. That's what I like to see. CJ Abrams, I'm not going to intentionally walk him because he's hitting 103. Oh, that'll go foul. It would have been in trouble if it was fair. He hits better with runners in scoring position. Significantly better. He's at 167. Turns into Babe Ruth. Okay, 0-2. I'm just going to throw him a goofy pitch. It wasn't really that goofy. It turned out lower than I thought. But it was very effective. Okay, we need some offense here. Offense. Clap, 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 clap. Offense. I'd actually clap, but it'll sound bad for all you folks watching. There's a check swing. Needed a couple of those earlier. And it's no good. Another out recorded. Here's G-Man Choi. Hoping to light something up in his season debut here. It's into the shift, unfortunately. I guess they had a minor league scout. Would be my guess there. Because they were able to shift. Here's Robbie Cano. Just like that, there's already 2 outs. Oh, that one's got a little bit of loft to it. Not enough length, though, unfortunately. But it was exciting. Got the blood pumping. Slightly. Here's Carlos Santana. Might be David Price's last inning. I suspect it actually will be. We're going to warm up our new call-up, John Brebbia, of course. Excited to see what he can do. Let's see if we can give him some sort of game to actually be involved in rather than a cleanup job. Perfect cutter. Perhaps some slight generosity there from the ump, but I need it. That one's foul. Time for the put-out pitch. Change up low. No, it didn't get as low as I thought, really. Let's go for a 2-seamer low. And inside. It was low. Let's try a 4-seam. Uh-oh. Whoa. Just a dodge, really. Could have been real bad news. But, gotta forget about that. Here's J.D. Davis. Nice changeup. Price making a little bit of a campaign here for pitch in the 6th inning, trying to get that quality start. He would even still be eligible for the super quality start, I guess. 7 innings, 2 earned runs. Great strikeout there. Here's Yasiel Puig. He has an RBI and a double, which I don't really appreciate, honestly, against me. Oh. Yeah. I totally hit a button there. I don't know if it did anything, but I hit the dive button. I'm going to assume it did something. So they've got 9 hits, and I have actually 0, which is a bit unfortunate. Tyler Naquin 0 for 5 in the series so far. This is the 2nd game of the series. Nice check. He was able to check before it bounced, which is always the sound fiscal thing to do. Oh, a bobble. He managed to recover, unfortunately. Here's Chris Davis. Felt like somebody on one of those thrift store shows. Oh, a bobble. Chris Davis barrels one up. Come on. No, you've got to be kidding. Look at the pitch count by inning. No, that's a travesty. Absolutely disgusting. Fans are not getting value for money here. Okay, I'll take that call. Oh, they called that one. I did check it, but it was in there. Another check. Just checking all day. Here with Yasmani Grandal. Number 9 hitter. Probably shouldn't be. Should be higher up the lineup. Could he work a walk? Could I actually have something going here? Oh, that was in. And I didn't really do much to make contact with it. But we're getting some pitches here, which is good. It's a full count. Let's balls that one off. Grandal's going to put the team on his back here. Try and get Kirby out of here. Well, hitting a lot of them over to first. It's my diagnostic analysis here. I think we're going for a 6th inning. I'm going to keep Brebbia ready and waiting. Primed to pounce. Like Batman on a gargoyle. That one's looped. Right over the bullpen. Oh, better get going. And well done. First out of the game. Or no, inning. Bottom of the inning. Here's Mike Zunino. Zunino's batting like I'm batting in this game. He's got 17 strikeouts against Price and 26 at-bats. I'm afraid I've watched quite a few of those on TV. But it is positive here in this situation. And he is gone, and he is slightly peeved about it, it appears. Nick Senzel, 2 for 2, and 330 on the year. See if we can get him out and get Price out of the game here. Change up slightly low. Oh, so close. Senzel, he's just really unstoppable. He's sensation, Senzel. I have no further comment on that. That was not really a good pitch to do. My manager seems to have noticed. Alright, 0-2. Oh, that was too good of a pitch for 0-2. But luckily I get bailed out there. Alright, quality start. Gotta take the positives where I can. Trevor Story, 0-2, 2 strikeouts. Not sure why they're warming anyone in the bullpen. He's only thrown 43, but I certainly wouldn't mind if they brought somebody in. This definitely isn't working. Really, you could almost call it an offensive drought here. That's what we're looking at. Okay, good check. Rolls one over. At least I hit it the other direction. But he gets him by a step. It's looking like a bit of a day to forget here. But we still got time. Still 8 outs. 7 outs. Shoot. Not even to 50 pitches yet. Charlie Blackman. He's got 2 ground outs. 2 for 6 on the series. Now that one's got a bit of loft. But again, it's not really going anywhere. Okay, the 8th will be better, I'm sure. Here's D. Gordon. Price is out of gas. I'm going to bring in Brebia. And we're up Oliver Perez. He's been having quite a good season so far. 1.2 ERA. Brebia last year, 72 innings, 3.59 ERA. 1.18 whip, which is not too bad at all. Don't need to warm up. He's been warming up all inning. Could be a drag bunt here. We saw that in the first inning. There's the fastball. Throwing a solid 93. Not much of a different look from Price. He was throwing about the same speed. There's the changeup. And he's also got a slider. That one missed. That was my fault. Poor execution. Okay, 2-2. So no bunt. Gotta get D. Gordon out here. He's not a guy you want on the base path. That's a full count. C.J. Abrams on deck. Oh, the dive didn't come together. Made contact with it. That's something at least. Unfortunately now Brebia has an infinite whip. Because he has 1 hit to 0 innings pitched. Hopefully Abrams can help him out. He should have some sympathy to bad stats. Oh, I hit both circle and triangle at once. I had him too. Frustrating. Okay, 0-2. Alright, we need to make him look foolish here. Oh, come on. Let's try that again. I want it. There we go. First Major League strikeout of the year for John Brebia. Here's Carlos Santana. Won't bite at that low changeup. That was very poorly executed on the old pitch meter there. There's a strike. Oh, that nice slider inside. The slider's working. But changeup is the one we have the most confidence in right now. Oh, yes, I love that call. Where were those all game? Actually, I haven't really had much of an issue with the umps. Been a fairly well-called game. I could see the A's having a bit of an issue with that one, but I sure don't. There's a slider coming right across the plate. The fastball. I'm just attacking this guy. And that's all she wrote for the 7th inning. On to the 8th. Here's Josh Donaldson. He has 2 groundouts. Really need him to be the flint here, the fire starter. Good take. George Kirby, no-hitter through 7 innings. I'll be disappointed in myself if I give up a no-hitter to the AI. I really will. But it's looking bad so far. It's really not looking good. G-Man Choi hasn't done much to curry my favor so far. Oh, come on, get down. Ah. 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 I had to groan 3 times there. That's how bad I felt about it. No, right to him. No. Thought I had one there. That was power swing too. Well, I have one more chance. But first, gotta get through these guys. I'll warm up chafing dish. Bring in Oliver Perez. Good outing by Breppia. No complaints. Gave up 1 hit, but, you know, it was marginal. There could have been a play there. Would have been a tough one for sure, but it was possible. Let's throw a sinker. That sounds fun. Ooh, it wasn't that fun. But we got it. Got the out. He's got cool pitching for him. You saw that guy pitching, you say, wow, pretty cool pitching for him. Might be kind of awkward if you said that, but, you know. Never know, he could be nice about it. Now, let's throw a sinker. Taking off. Whoa, I've never seen that before. At least I didn't get into the red. I really wasn't prepared for that. Mark Payton with the stolen base. Counts even at 1 to Zunino. There's 2 and 1. There we go. Thank you, Zunino. Actually, they've been calling that spot, so that's not a bad swing. Full count to Zunino. Oh no, Senzel's on deck. He's been trouble. No. That's a disaster. Now, if Senzel gets another hit, we're really in trouble. Trying to keep things low here. Potentially get the double play going. Get out of the inning. Yikes. That's not going to get a double play. That's not going to really get anything. Oh, no. No, 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 no. No. What a disaster. Holy Toledo is right. Senzel's 5th of the year. Oliver Perez in shambles. Me in shambles. That was a very poor performance overall. But I haven't been bad through the rest of this series we've been doing, so I'm not going to take it too hard. These things happen. Oliver Perez, just a bit of a shoddy outing overall. Let's call it a day for him. Andrew Chafin. Now, he's been having a bad season. Perfect opportunity to bounce back. Not high stakes, low pressure situation. Nobody on. Only needs to get 2 outs. Hoping for good things. Oh, that was close. He is quick. And we managed to get him. D. Gordon, 2 for 4. 2 singles. Oh, and a nice slick play there by Chafin. Senzel. Really can't even say that it's good performances by the A's that have cost me this one. It's just been bad performances by my team. Who can pinch hit here? Rizzo, I'll probably pinch hit Davis. Billy Hamilton, his contact's not really good enough. We gotta stick with Naquin. Theoretically, he's good in this situation. Gotta break this no-hitter. That's really our goal here. Good check. Walk doesn't help. We need a hit. Though, I mean, I'd take a walk. Oh, too high. What am I doing? Too aggressive. That one's wide. I saw that one. 2-2. Just fought that one off. And a good play by Kirby. He wants that no-hitter. I don't blame him. Chris Davis, no chance. Rizzo, I choose you. Now that's a good pinch hitter. Anthony Rizzo. Nah, it's just too early. It's been the same thing all game, really. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. No! Ah, that's a dagger. It's all up to Grandal. I said he was going to put the team on his back. Now is the time. Unless I have somebody better to pinch it. Nope. Here we go. Grandal. Gonna save me. Not with that. And we're down to our last strike here. Really just not much happening overall. Feel free to comment on my performance in the comments. There's a lot to talk about, really. Oh, that would have been a bad way to go out. Yeah, that's looking a bit too high. It's a no-hitter for George Kirby. Looks pretty stoked. There's Zunino carrying him. Good job to Zunino for calling a no-hitter. I might have said perfect game there by accident. It's not true. Just a no-hitter. I think. Did anybody reach? Was that a perfect game? They would have said perfect. Tough choice here. Only 3 strikeouts. Tune in next time for better play than that. Guaranteed. And subscribe to the Dietrich Gamecast. Make sure you don't miss anything. And have a great weekend. You know, if you're watching this when it goes up. Have a great weekend anytime. There'll be weekends forever.